So today's episode is going to be a little different. Sometimes I speak into my phone, memos, just things to remember, ideas that I want to flesh out, or edit or refine. And this particular episode is one of those rants that I just wanted to share with you guys. It is edited for time because I do repeat a lot of ideas. But I wanted to share with you guys part of what my process is on the other side of creating ideas for episodes from the podcast. Usually I just kind of shoot from the hip with the podcast. So whatever you have heard thus far is pretty much me just picking up a microphone and just starting to talk. Just an idea comes to me and I just start to talk about it. And it just so happens to be more or less perfectly timed, regarding the subject. But in this case, this was something where I was speaking for almost 30 minutes, and it was just a pure unbridled frustration. Not rage, but frustration. So anyway, thanks guys for listening and supporting the podcast. And as always, if you're seeing this on YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell, watch a few more videos, and check out my podcast on Apple, Google, Anchor, wherever you can find it. All right, thanks guys, and enjoy the episode. I have no idea what the fuck. Welcome to another episode of I Have No Idea What the Fuck. Self-image is the best leverage you can have. So, you have to think about other ways other than money that are going to put you in a position where people have a story about you that makes them want to engage you. Because, like, the self-image is the best one, because of the self-image, you begin to create thoughts and emotions that attract the reality to you. So the self-image is absolutely number one key. And it's like, you have this fear of being an asshole because it's like, you're going to have to push through stubborn motherfuckers. Like people that just don't understand how the universe works, how you work, what you want, what you need to be happy. They don't even know what makes them happy. That's why they're resisting you, because they sense that you have the sense of knowledge, but you're letting their bullshit get to you. And you're worried, well, what if me being this way, destroys networking? It's not going to destroy networking. How about getting rid of that thought? How about getting rid of that? How about just being yourself? Because you gotta be you. You gotta be you. And I'm not even being overtly an asshole. I might be a little intense and a little insistent, but I'm not actually being an asshole. Being an asshole would mean in my opinion, like starting arguments with people or talking down to people or whatever shit that you know what I'm saying? That would be an asshole. But it's like, the way I've approached these people is that I'm just insistent, and that's what you gotta be. And it's like, it sucks because it's like, the reason why you have to be so insistent is because the intelligence level of the people that you're interacting with is not very high. They don't understand how the universe works. I'm talking about emotional intelligence. I'm talking about intuition. I'm not talking about how many, them knowing whether 2 + 2 = 4. I'm talking about EQ. Very few people, they look at you and they feel disturbed because you are at a level of development that intimidates them. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. I have people that are at levels of development that intimidate me. So it's just like, that's just the way it goes, but that's the way it goes. They don't. So it's about, refining your process and having more faith and stepping up to the plate, and really just like, the self-image is the first leverage that you have. People think they got to go get money. They got to go get network. They got to go find a story. Well, the first, because the story is meaning marketing. The first story that is ever told that's going to get you leverage is the story you tell yourself. That story that you tell yourself is called self-image. The self-image has to be on point. That's why people neurotically repeat these fucking mantras, and I have been slipping off of that shit. I've been fucking slipping. I have fucking affirmations on every wall in my room. Every single fucking wall. But then when something happens that's psychologically challenging, you renege from that. And I was doing pretty well. I have a fucking affirmation that says, I focus on how everything will go right. And just above it, it says, I always expect great outcomes. And it's like, I look at it and it's like, I'll be in the midst of depression and look right at it. And it's like, nah, man, I can't. Sometimes it's hard to summon up the willpower to just say, if everything went right, it would be like this, because you don't have faith in yourself. You say, well, this could happen, or this could happen, or this could happen. And it's just, that's where it's just like, you have to take a leap of faith literally every moment of the day. Especially me. I'm going to be honest. It's like, my world has been so tiny and so small for so long. It's like just doing basic things is like a leap of faith that most people just find very simple. You can't have your smartphone out when you have a job where they want you to be there 8 hours a day, serving them, picking up boxes, or making food for people. And they want you to be there 8 hours a day just for them. And it's just like, that's 8 hours of my day wasted. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, it's just the model. I just see the corruption in the model. When you have so many ideas, it's like there's corruption in the fucking model. It's just what it is. It's corruption in the model. And that's why I'm just like, yo, you know, it's just corruption in the model. That's all I have to say. So, but the first form of leverage is fucking self-image. That's the first fucking form of leverage. It's very important that you see yourself in the right light. You see yourself in the right light, you'll be filled with light, and the path that you need to walk will be lit. So it's like, that's pretty much all I have to say about that, man. It's like, it can be pretty frustrating out here, but it's like the most fundamental aspects of manifestation are self-image and exactly what you want. Exactly. Not an approximation of what you want. And I think that I could even get even more refined on what I want, because it's like my feelings like, you know, maybe you really just want this. You know what I'm saying? So I need to get even more refined on that. So it's just like, because if anything less is just not going to create happiness for you. So you know, I'm exchanging the pronouns between me and you, and because I'm kind of channeling, and sometimes when I'm channeling, I'm, you know, it's speaking to the personality that you understand to be G-aware or whatever. So it's weird, but it's just like, it is what it is. So, you know, that's pretty much where I'm at with that. So it's like continuing to believe in myself, continuing to build up my self-image. And the thing about building up your self-image is that you have to take time with yourself. You got to be patient with yourself. You cannot allow the system to distract you from working on yourself. You have to take the time to work on yourself, because it's the only way to build your self-image to a point where you can actually manifest the reality that you want. So it's like, right now, it's about self-image. The sun is in Aries right now. It's about self-fucking image, dude. It's not about, you know, it's just about self-image. That's what it's about, period. You know, there are a lot of fucking geniuses walking the planet, and many of them are not recognized. And it's frustrating. Like, this system is so outdated, the way that we're trained. We have the internet where you could learn anything. So it's like, you have any experience? Do you have the skills? It's like, well, I could just go and Google a series of YouTube videos and have a whole course on this shit. It's like, talk to me. Let's talk in a week. I'll know this shit backwards and forwards. Technology has us learning so fucking fast. It's like, if you have somebody who's really about it and got their shit together and ready to go to the next level, they should be hired and given a chance. Do you realize how intelligent this generation is? They don't need 10 years of experience in retail to understand retail. You don't. People don't change. People are very much the same. You have your grumpy ones. You have your happy ones. You have your people that are completely selfish. You have your people that are completely preoccupied. You have like, it's just like, I've done retail for fucking 15 years, bro. Like, people don't fucking change, man. You go to the warehouse don't change. Maybe the warehouse changes faster because there are new technologies introduced. But it's like, the warehouse jobs are going to run out probably before the fucking retail jobs do. You know, so it's like, the next thing you know, Walmart's going to have robots saying, how can I help you? So it's just like, that's why, because these jobs have such low value, and yet people get so tight-assed about them. If you're not doing it the way that the boss wants you to do them, if you're not fucking doing the cash register, you know, or, you know, it's just crazy, man. It's like, this has just been a fucking rant, bro. So this is not organized in any way, shape, or form. So, but it's just a frustration with the system. It's like, it's just so obviously, so ostentatiously out of date. It's just like, come on, like, let's go. Like, it's frustrating when you're talking to people and they just don't have an awareness of, like, yo, I don't want to talk to you right now. I want to talk to this person. And people misinterpret it as arrogance because it's like, no, I know who I am. I know what information I want to talk about. I want to talk to the person that's going to give me the information I want. I don't want to go through 15 different people. It's not a psychosis. It's not a detachment from reality. It's absolute immersement in reality. The new fucking job is people having their own jobs. If you don't have your own job, you're fucked. You're fucked. Meaning, if you haven't created your own income, you are fucked, my friend. That is the new job. The new job is not going to be what the robots are doing. The robots are going to be at Walmart answering questions and greeting customers. Or maybe not. It'll just be a fucking AI, and you won't even walk in the store. You'll just be at your house and order something from Walmart. Walmart won't even have a physical location anymore. So I'm saying, like, it's just crazy when you see that, and it's obvious that that's there. When you're talking to people today, it's like they still don't fucking get it. But I got to get my self-image right. That's really what it is. That was really the main point of this thing. But let me know if you guys, resonate with some of this shit, because it's crazy. It's really crazy how, the world is changing, and it's like right under our noses, and most people just don't. They're so asleep. They're just, if someone says this is a new change now, they're just like, oh, okay, there's the change. I guess I'll change with it. I guess that's what I do. I don't have any power. It's just like, wow. And it's just most people. It's just most people. It's crazy. So anyway, y'all, peace.